ke le amogela gape mo lenaneong la rona re tswa metsing onto the racetrack. Yeah. Re bua ka tsotlhe tsa metshameko re di kenye mo lenaneong la rona. Sportsview e go tlisetsa a story on Fabienne Lanz. She's an amazing go-kart racer, one of the best in South Africa. She started her career at a tender age of 9. And now, gentlemen and ladies, start your engines. A go-kart is a small four-wheeled vehicle and comes in all shapes and forms. Karting is commonly perceived as the stepping stone to the higher and more expensive ranks of motorsport. As with motorsport legendary father, Peter Lanz dominated circuits throughout the country for many years.
Fabienne, thank you so much for joining us on Sportsview. And just take us through your journey. I mean, from being 9 years old and loving it from the moment you got in, and now racing professionally. Take us through that. When did that bag really bite you in the professional sense?
I think the first time I got to race overseas, I thought, wow, this opportunity is amazing. It was in 2003. We went to Florida and I raced in the Junior Max Series, but it was a good experience. And I said, no, I got to do this. This is what I live for.
You also coach or train go-karting?
Most of them start at about 4 years old. You can start racing in the year you turn 5. Most of my students are small, which is really nice because it's nice to see how they grow from when they started to where they are today. I teach them mostly at this track here. I got a workshop here, so I keep the carts here and everything. And I teach them from basics to advanced. When they're small like that, it's hard to try and explain to them what to do. So I try and do it in pictures, because you think in pictures, not in words, and a visual. You need a lot of visual, and to come consistent, you need to come at least once a week. To do that consistently, you then build. 2-3 months later, you're already much faster.
And I just want to know, you just said now, the records you've broken, being the only girl, and that's amazing. But I mean, clearly not many girls take part in the sport. Why do you think the reason is behind that? And what would you like to see change?
I've often wondered, I don't understand why girls don't do it. I think it's because I'm so crazy about it, and it's what I do every day. I'm like, it's normal, it's natural. But I think maybe girls don't like to get their hands dirty too much. And some of them actually get intimidated by the guys when they start. So being in a racing family, it helps, because it's just the perception is different. But there are some girls that have come from out of racing family that are doing it as well.
The sport is quite expensive, I'm just saying, in terms of maintenance and maintaining it. How important is it to have sponsorships, and how expensive is the sport exactly?
It is quite. Sponsors are very important because they obviously help you get to the equipment and everything that you need, especially when you go overseas. You need to take the whole crew with. It's not just you, the driver, alone.
So where would you like to see motorsports, especially go-karting, go?
The level is already very good. It's obviously we need to grow it a lot more. I think if we can get more people involved and actually show them that there are ways that you can afford to race, is good. And then obviously to race internationally, you can qualify to go international and race at world finals, which is your drawing bait, because you get the opportunity to go overseas. And then from there, a lot of us, some of us will go single seaters, and then some of us go cars. I'm actually looking at going into cars as well for overseas, and to branch out and to actually get the experience and then bring it back home and then lift the level up again.
Thank you so much for joining us on Sportsview. Let's do this, baby. I want to ride this.
Yanong mo go Sportsview asanda otla lebagana le Lanz are sumulleng ntwa e. Maybe try to start the cart, then you locate the accelerator, and finally the track is yours. Well, maybe.
What about this? Hi, I'm Fabienne Lanz. You're watching Sportsview on SABC2.
Fabienne makes the sport look interesting. I could go a couple of tracks around, and kinamofenyi. Because I'm a winner. Well, look, please send us info on what's happening in your areas at Sportsview 2, most Twitter, or on facebook.com/sportsview, or email us. Email us your stories. Ka email iromela go sportsview@razorworks.co.za. It's always fun to have you here and inspire you with the stories of inspirational South African sportsmen and women.